Hello students, today we are here to have a discussion over refraction through glass slabs. It means how refraction occurs through a glass slab. Okay. Especially we have taken here a glass slab ABCD in the shape of a rectangle. It means ABCD is a rectangular glass slab. Okay. And the medium surrounding it is air. Here we have taken a ray. This part of the ray is known as incident ray, and the part inside the slab, this one, it is known as refracted ray. Okay, and this part which is emerging from the glass slab, this part represents emergent ray. Okay, so first at point O, the angle of incidence is I1 and angle of refraction is R1. Similarly for point O dash, angle of incidence is I2 and angle of refraction is R2. Okay, angle of incidence is I2 and angle of refraction is R2. So first of all, we should apply Snell's law at point O. Okay. Thereafter we will apply Snell's law at point O dash. And when we made some mathematical conclusions, we'll come to the result that incident ray, this one, is parallel to emergent ray, but it suffers some lateral displacement. If we are asked to write a definition of lateral displacement, it is very simple. It is the perpendicular distance between incident ray and the emergent ray. It is simply a perpendicular distance between incident ray and emergent ray. This is lateral displacement. Okay. So now we are going to apply Snell's law at point O, where angle of incidence is I1 and angle of refraction is R1, and thereafter at point O dash, where angle of incidence is I2 and angle of refraction is R2. Okay, here at point O, the ray is traveling from air to glass, means rarer to denser, and for O dash, the ray is traveling from glass to air, means denser to rarer. So at point O, it will bend towards the normal, and at point O dash it will bend away from the normal. Okay, so first of all at point O we will apply Snell's law. It will be sine I1 upon sine R1 equal to A and G, since the ray is traveling from air to glass, and A and G equal to Ng upon Na. This is equation number 1. Now we will apply Snell's law at point O dash, where angle of incidence is I2 and angle of refraction is R2. Means sine I2 upon sine R2 equal to GNA. GNA equal to Na upon Ng. Here we have replaced I2 by R1. Why? I2 will be equal to R1 because it is a rectangular slab and these two are normals, and it is a simple mathematical result that if there are two parallel lines and there is a transversal, then alternate interior angles will be equal. Okay, then R1 equal to I2. So we have replaced here I2 by R1. Now we multiply these two equations. Sine R1 will be cancelled by sine R1. Similarly, these Ng and Na will also be cancelled, and the result is sine I1 equal to sine R2. It means I1 equal to R2. And slab is rectangular in shape. Hence, it is proved that incident ray and emergent ray are parallel to each other. Okay, but we have to put something into deliberation that there will be a lateral displacement. So whenever a ray is made to pass through a rectangular glass slab, the emergent ray and incident part of the ray will be parallel, but there will be a lateral displacement. Okay, thanks.